Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. Tonight it's the third of this 4-game weekend series between the Detroit Tigers and the Toronto Blue Jays. These two should be exciting to watch go at each other, and it's all coming up next. Number 67 is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy really struggled last year. This season is going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
So striding in, Parker Meadows. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Into center field. Line drive base hit. And one batter in, and the Blue Jays are going to have to handle a threat on the base paths.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit with 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
First things first, here's a throw over, and the runner back safely. Into the box, number 50, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Meadows aboard here at first with nobody out. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
The 1-2 runs a bit inside for a ball. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
At the plate, Seamus Nunez. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike one.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only 1 pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
1 ball, 1
down and away, ball 1. 2 balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Nero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Josh Jung. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. First offering on its way. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
0-1 pitch on its way. And he lays off for ball 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. In the dirt here. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Now the 2-1. Now a chopper to first, might only get 1. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. It's the Tigers nothing, Blue Jays coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Matt Manning will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy has 3 pitches that he brings into his mix. And if he has all of them working, he has a chance to be really solid. A good pitcher, but he needs command of all 3 of his pitches.
Now batting, Gabriel Dominguez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For Toronto, the left fielder, Gabriel Dominguez.
Here's the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. So guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And there's your first out of the inning. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters. The guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Striding into the box, number 3. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And he comes back with 1 in there for a high strike. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Meadows is there, 2 gone.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 27.
Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch coming, here it is. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Green. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. We are still scoreless. Stepping up now, Riley Green will start things off in the inning for Detroit. He'll be followed by Miguel waiting on deck. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Green is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
The 1-2. And another foul ball. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And the guy who brought home gold last year resides at second base in this one today. The ability to pivot with anybody in the game, turn in double plays, hand over fist. The ability to have range both right and left, and makes all the routine plays.
Standing in, Miguel Cabrera, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The windup and the 0-1. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Into the box now, Jake Rogers, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0. The 2-0. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now the 2-1 is a fastball that misses. The 3-1. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Now at the plate, Isaac Paradis. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. He's set and the pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Paradis is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Rogers is off of first with 2 away. Line drive to center field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Detroit. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now in the box, Derek Fisher. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The right fielder, Derek
First
Fisher.
delivery to him on the way. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Standing in, Kevin Biggio. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Stays alive, still 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Standing in now, number 10. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. In there, 2-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
Great job by the pitcher right there. Proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Here's another 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Stepping in, Max Schwartz, and he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken below the zone for a ball. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Fastball in there, 3-2. Line to the right side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it. But a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
In now, Parker Meadows, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He singled to open up the ball game. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. 3rd inning, no score to this point. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Into the box, number 50. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. Ready with the 0-2. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Fouled away. Hot shot on the ground is short. Right to him. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Next to bat for Toronto, number 4, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Into the box now, Martinez. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Balls and a strike. Two and two.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Number 9.
So striding forward now, Danny Jansen will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gabriel Dominguez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop-out was just a result of poor...
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Jansen, the runner at first with two gone. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, D-Row. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Standing in now, number 3. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Up top, it's 2-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Popped him up. Rogers is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Blue Jays leave a pair. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Striding in once again, Seamus Nunez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Nunez stands 6'1" and hits from both sides of the plate. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Two and two.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Next for the Tigers, Josh Jung. First delivery to him on the way. Can't quite nip the corner. It's a ball off the outside.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Jansen finds it. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. Digging in now, Riley Green. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Good curveball. Strike 2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order and against the middle of the order too.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Down in order go the Tigers. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The third baseman, number 27.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Ball even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So digging in now, Derek Fisher. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Sliced hard, but foul to the left. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Stepping in now, Kevin Biggio popped him up. Jung in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, number 10.
In now, number 10. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And he'll make the catch just in front of the screen, and the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Next up for Detroit, Miguel Cabrera. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Right side. Biggio takes it in, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Jake Rogers.
Digging in to try it again, Jake Rogers. 9 at-bats in the series and 4 base hits. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And there's ball 2 now. Hard hit ball to second. And there's out number 2.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Stepping up to the plate, Isaac Paredes. Now here it comes. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And that misses 2-2. Here now the 2-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
In now, Max Schwartz. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the 1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it, the center fielder. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
For the Jays,
okay, thank you, Heidi.
Number 4.
First pitch on its way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. A solo shot here to left, second home run early in the year. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Into the box now, Martinez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. First time up, he went down looking. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2. Three and 0 now. Danny Jansen waits on deck. Here it is, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
You can see that he was all over that pitch, yanking it down the line. They're lucky that thing bounced over the fence, because if it would have got lost in the corner out there, there's no telling how far he could have gotten.
Ready for another chance? Danny Jansen, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arm. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Martinez leads off second with nobody out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Is looked at, and the count moves full. Gabriel Dominguez is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Another full count offering on its way. Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field, and for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
Well, that's the second home run of the inning, and their lead grows bigger. It's like a runaway train on a downhill slope right now. And the other guys are trying to throw twigs in the spokes to stop it.
Standing in now, Gabriel Dominguez. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Liner in there for a base hit.
Yeah, and I think he might have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this inning, he was pitching a shutout, but now he's starting to look a little off.
Now at the plate, number 3. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 3 runs already home here. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Runners on the move for second. Weak grounder down the first baseline. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. One there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Now batting, number 27.
So stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken up in the zone.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Behind 0-2 now. In the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Struck him out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Derek Fisher the next to bat. As he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the 1-0. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
2 out here and a runner at second. Up and out over the plate, but a called strike. 2-1.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
3-1 to him now. The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Green going back to the track, to the wall, and it's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Blue Jays are running away with it here. It's now a 5-0 ball game.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Now here comes the Tiger skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3. And he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Jake Thompson will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 44, Jake Thompson.
Into the box, Kevin Biggio. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Thompson, a 6'4" right-hander. He was taken in the second round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick. Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, number 10, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Biggio leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Jays lead it 5-0. Digging in once again, Parker Meadows. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Now the 3-0 offering is looked at for the first strike.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Number 50.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So the good news is he'll wind up going the requisite 5 innings for the victory, but he does leave his bullpen some considerable work to do before this one's done. Henry Mejia takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 59, Henry Mejia.
Into the box now, number 50, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. On the ground to the right side. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it. But that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out. So that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
From the stretch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
2-0 now. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Standing in now, Josh Jung, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Tigers lead 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Digging in and looking for more, number 4 comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but
hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Number 7.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Martinez. He hit a two-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. One out, nobody on. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Hit on the ground to short. Harvey's gloves it. And very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning.
The batter, number 9.
Ready for another shot now, Danny Jansen. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
1-2-3 go the Blue Jays as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Nick Kingham
please.
is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 49, Nick Kingham.
Leading off the inning, Riley Green, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. The 1-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Kingham, a right-hander going 6'5". He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Dominguez looks up, gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Now
Into the box, Miguel Cabrera. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones, forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
In now, Jake Rogers, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1 home. Is a sharp slider taken low for a ball. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Stepping in now, Isaac Paradis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. The 1-2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Jansen goes to get it, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
so it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. Get up and stretch. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Tigers 1. Eduardo Jimenez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 66, Eduardo Jimenez.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gabriel Dominguez. He singled his last time up.
The left fielder, Gabriel Dominguez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Down the left field line and deep. But this will land untouched. The 0-1 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch is high and outside for a ball. And he hits the corner with that one. 2-2. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full. 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. Once again a 3-2. Full count still. And that misses. Ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Stepping in for the Jays, number 3. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. After the walk, a quick check on first. Just keeping him close. He's set. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Dominguez on at first. Nobody out. Runner goes for second. That's a strike to throw down. Is not going to get him as he swipes second.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw at the second base.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And that misses. 2-1. Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here now the 2-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First pitch on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. First and second here with nobody out. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Meadows makes the play, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 20, Derek Fisher.
Derek Fisher will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
This is line to left. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet. But the bases are loaded with one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Striding in, Kevin Biggio. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Now the 1-0. Just missing here. 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Three and 0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
The 3-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
You just can't do that in a game. You cannot swing at ball 4 with the bases loaded. I had one coach tell me, and I never forgot it, when the bases are loaded, take the pressure off yourself and just try and get the guy in from third.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Into the box now, number 10, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 2-2 one more time is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Sam Gaviglio will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Sam Gaviglio.
Into the box now, Max Schwartz. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Schwartz.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a bunt attempt here, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Slow roller left side. He's got to hurry. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The center fielder.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Parker Meadows. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. (5-1) our score as we play the 8th.
Nope.
And low. It's a ball and a strike. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing
50.
but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Standing in now, number 50, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Now batting.
And that's hitting one-on-one right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
Digging in, Seamus Nunez, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He's set and the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
Now the 1-0. Misses above the zone for a ball.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling, compose yourself, and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1. Taken, strike 2.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. The next 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder has a beat on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Tim Meza is called upon with 2 out in the 8th as he's asked to complete a 4-out save.
Tim.
Josh Jung will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Tigers get one here on 2 hits in the inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Tigers 2. Taylor Williams will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Plate, number 4. He flew out in his last at-bat.
For Toronto, the first baseman, number 4.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 1-2. This is foul right side. Another 1-2 delivery. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Now
for me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box, Martinez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Outside, 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Green is over. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 9.
Coming to the plate now, Danny Jansen. He went deep back in the 5th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Blue Jays go down in order, and it remains 5-2. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Riley Green, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
Now the pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Mesa has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
The 0-2 once more is in off the plate. Down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. The 0-1 on its way.
1-1.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Green gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Oh, behind the back. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
In now, Jake Rogers, hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. One and 2 to the Tigers catcher.
I could understand the first pitch being tough on the umpire to debate whether it was a strike or a ball, but no debating that last one. That thing was way off.
Last breath for the Tigers. Line hard, but foul. Got him. Detroit, good night.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4 outs saved. Job well done.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Toronto Blue Jays used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Number 67 gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he gives up only 2 hits in 5 innings of work. Tim Meza records 4 outs on his way to the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Rogers Center, 49,282. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.